Hey guys, what's good? It's been a long time. It's been a while. It's your boy Ibby Talks. I'm not back, but I've got content loading. Obviously, you guys see my content on my shorts. I'm sure that should keep you occupied. But all you gotta understand is, right now, I'm still, rebranding myself. So I'm not gonna be online that much in terms of making videos and things like that. The most you're gonna get is just my shorts. But yeah, I've minimized, my time online on all my social media platforms. So you're only gonna hear from me every now and then. But for now, I'm not online too tough. But I just felt like this video just came from my heart, and I just wanted to drop it. But first and foremost, I want to say, I want to give a tribute out to my late uncle, who passed away a couple of days ago. Yeah, rest in peace, and God bless your soul. I'm going to carry on the legacy for you. But yeah, let's dive straight into it. So what I really wanted to talk about was, how I've been feeling recently. I don't know, just this year alone, it's been a roller coaster. I've done a lot of things that I thought I couldn't do, especially, my run to London. I feel like for me personally, that was something that, that's changed my life forever in terms of mentality, in terms of the things, I want to do in life. And, I'm applying that intensity, that mentality to other things that I need to be doing. Because one thing that I always credit myself that stopped by me is, being relentless and being resilient. The power to just, get through certain things. The amount of times I've been knocked down to the point where I feel like giving up. But in my mind, I can't give up because it's just a process. It's just a beautiful process in this journey I'm on, in this journey that I'm in. And I believe that I will, and I'm going to prevail in whatever is going on. And just the challenges day to day is just beautiful. Just working my ass off every single day is just as important as me getting to my goal. And I won't get to my goal because the only person that can stop me is me. So yeah, I want to just talk about, my stance on how I view things in terms of interacting with women or / girls. And this is not going to be one where I'm going to bash. No, I'll take full responsibility and accountability in terms of what I get myself into and what I'm going to say. So I feel like for me, for the past let's say the last couple years for me personally, my interaction with women in terms of relations, in terms of bonding, whatever, I feel like for me, it's a thing where I've reeled into in terms of, needing a support system and being too comfortable in terms of myself. Because I believe that it stemmed from me as a younger, having support from a woman teaching assistant. And I believe it's translated to the point where I've got older and I kind of see that, but I don't see the TA. I just see me, trying to get to know a woman on a deeper level. And I feel like I've got too comfortable in terms of having that support, and it's made me comfortable and it's made me forgetful in what I've always wanted to do. It's always made me forgetful in what I've always wanted to do for myself. And I'll distract myself from my goal. They are not distracting me. I'll call it a distraction for me. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us men, we need to take accountability and stop saying, these women are distractions. Obviously, if you let certain things happen to the point where you're, railed out your path, then they're a distraction in your life because they're doing what they're doing. You're doing what you're doing, So what you need to understand is taking that accountability. So for me, I feel like I've always wanted to have a woman in my life or force it. Force it. And just want something out of a woman. And the fact that I want that is an indication to let myself know that what I'm actually meant to be doing is scarce. And those things are going to keep on happening to me. These situations with women are going to keep on happening to me where it's going to nearly happen, then it doesn't happen because I am not focused on building my own infrastructure as a man. I feel like us men in this day and age, we need to focus on building our own infrastructure. Because when you focus on building your own infrastructure as a man, you see a lot of things start to make sense to your life. You know, you go and get fit, you go and get strong, you stay healthy, you stay consistent what you're got to do. You know, us men, we have to write the script. We can't be leaning to women to write scripts for us. It don't work like that because we're natural born leaders. But in this day and age, a lot of guys just want to wear knickers. Be comfortable, moan, complain, make excuses. We can't be doing that. And I can't lie, I never done that to an extent, but there was little signs of me, leaning towards that. Not with the knickers though, not with the knickers. But what I'm trying to say is, every time you feel like you're going to move to a woman or wanting that and why it's failing because of this, because you're not focusing on what you got to do, the purpose, you're not putting that in your mind. You're not mentally training yourself every single day to resist a lot of things like your temptations or your lust or whatever it is, because look, you see when you overcome those things, you become a different beast, you become a different animal. And I feel like with myself, I'm starting to realize that. I know I've got that, but it's like now it's time to activate. And a lot of men need to activate because women are winning the race. I can't lie, they are winning. Because you guys are showing your weakness by doing the things that are going to repel and let them walk over you and doing certain things, because I've done things where, women have discredited me. They're not going to make it known, but they're very observant. They'll keep it in like a data file and they'll watch and be observant. Then when they don't want to chat to you anymore, they'll just ghost you or whatever it is. And you got to understand that you can't be doing that. You can't be a victim to that, You have to focus on building your own infrastructure. If you haven't got your infrastructure built, leave the women to the guys who already got their infrastructure built. Leave it for the guys that already, done their dues in the past and they can look after that woman. You don't need to worry about that woman. Yeah, you need to worry about getting your infrastructure up, getting your mind right, getting your muscle right, getting everything right, and everything else will come right as well. Especially that woman, because you'll be so infatuated in yourself and so busy within your grind, your graft, that woman that you've always wanted is going to come into your favor. And the thing is, you're not even going to be thinking about that. That's when the magic happens. But this is not to bash no woman. This is for guys to do better. And if anything, that woman's making you better because she's leaving you alone to let you do what you got to do. If there's a woman that can support you, then there's a woman that can support you. Bonus. But the moral of the story is just focus on yourself, focus on your grind, and you'll see what is going to happen in your life, man. I'm telling you, because look, you're going to do it so many times till you get it right in your life. They're going to do you so wrong so many times till you get yourself right. I'm going to say it again. They're going to do you wrong so many times till you get yourself right. But peace, guys, man. I hope you like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to be back soon. Don't watch, guys. God bless.